So with sanzu confirming that there is another time leaper in Tokyo Revengers, I began to wonder who is it actually. And while I was searching research for another video I have in the making, I found this really interesting theory about Hanma Shuji being the second time leaper. And I really liked the theory, so I thought why not make a video about it. But if you are like me and really enjoy Tokyo Revengers content or anime content in general, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to this channel, because what's the worst that can happen? That you get more Tokyo Revengers content in your YouTube feed? Doesn't sound too bad, right? Anyway, now that I'm done with the shameless plug, let's get right into today's video. So this theory begins in chapter 89, where Hina and Kisaki are going home from cram school. When they walk by a park, they see some middle schoolers torturing a cat. Now we all know Kisaki, so he didn't go and help, but Hina did. When the cat had successfully escaped, the bullies went on Hina instead. But that's when our hero, Takemichi, comes into the picture and runs to the bullies and does a fly kick at one of the bullies. Now the theory is that when Takemichi kicks Hanma, they both gain the power to travel through time. Now why would this random interaction be the cause of everything? It's because at this very moment, it's like the hero comes to save the day and protect the girl, while the pawn or the villain gets beaten by the hero and seeks his revenge. So at this point, Takemichi would have received the power to travel through time in order to save someone, like a hero. Hanma would have given him the power in order to destroy this hero, or rather to be the pawn of someone who could destroy him. Takemichi needs someone to activate his power. That would also mean that Hanma is under the same conditions. In Takemichi's case, he activated his powers the first time to save himself, or rather to save Hina, since he thought of her just before getting crushed. Hanma's power would have therefore had been activated thanks to Kisaki. He's looking for a king capable of managing his pawns to make the most out of them. I want to add that the author inserts a lot of names like hero and pawns, which leaves a big clue on the story. I also want to strengthen the idea of hero and pawns, which the author Ken Owaki mentions a lot through the story of Tokyo Revengers. I also think that the reason for Takemichi being the hero is because he's always called the hero by Kisaki and has been called Mikey's hero. Not to forget that when Takemichi fly kicked Hanma in front of Kisaki, Takemichi were wearing a cape. Takemichi also have different traits which can be found in heroes. Now let's get into the proof that Hanma was the kid Takemichi hit. The child with freckles is Hanma. He's with his two friends who we can later find in Mobius clan. His first friend is the one holding the umbrella. We can recognize him by the similar face features and the same head shape. The second friend is the one with the broken tooth. He's also the only character in the manga, other than Usami from the future, to have a broken teeth. Hanma is also recognizable thanks to his appearance. I also want to say that Hanma has been around in almost every arc of the series. He was the leader of Mobius in the Mobius arc. He was the leader slash vice president of Valhalla in the Valhalla arc. He and Kisaki almost ruined the Black Dragon arc when they tied up Shifuyu, while Takemichi was sent to fight Taiju. He picked up Kisaki from the fight between Tenjiku and Toman in the Tenjiku arc, and he's currently in the Kanto Manju gang created by Mikey in the final arc. So as much as we want to get rid of Hanma, it feels like it's impossible. Also, I think that the manga will end off with the final fight between the hero and the pawn, which is Hanma versus Takemichi, which I'm terrified of because I can't see it having a good ending. Anyway, that has been the theory about Hanma being the second time leaper, and if I were to give my own opinion, I think that this is right and wrong, because I feel like that would be the more surprising ending to the story, but at the same time there's a lot of reasons why Mikey could be the second time leaper, which I will be making a video on right after this one. So I am split on both sides, you can say. So now my question to you is, what do you think? Do you think that Hanma could be the second time leaper? Or do you think that Mikey is the second time leaper? Or if you want to throw in a wild card, do you think that Yamagisi is the second time leaper? Because, hear me out, sometimes I feel like he knows a little bit too much about everything. Now if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribe to my channel, because that would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, it's Boy Natsu and I'm going to sign out, so have a great day and bye.